too. I wanted more than just survival. Then I met another man who was everything my boyfriend wasn't. He drove a Mercedes-Benz, showered me with money on the very first day, bought me dresses and perfumes, and even gave me 10,000 Ghana cedis cash. He worked with a big oil company and owned several properties. Compared to my struggling boyfriend, he seemed like the dream. And I quickly abandoned the one who was loyal but broke, and I chose the one who had money. After 2 years of dating, he proposed, and I said yes. For the first 4 years of our marriage, life was sweet. Luxurious trips, designer brands, perfumes, shoes, you name it. I enjoyed it all. But in the 5th year, the tables turned. My husband lost his job, his business collapsed, and he had to sell off everything, the houses, cars, and properties. We ended up in a single room, struggling to even pay light bills. And because I had wasted all those years only enjoying his wealth instead of building something for myself, I had nothing to fall back on. I once had to borrow 500 Ghana cedis just to pay our light bill, while my sick mother also needed help. One evening, sitting outside crying in the dark, I received a message from my ex-boyfriend after 10 years. He wrote, "Mama Cash, are you still chilling?" At first, I ignored it. But a few days later, he called and I eventually opened up about my struggles. He asked me to meet him at a hotel. And when I got there, my ex looked transformed. He owned the hotel, drove a Ford F-150, and carried himself like a successful man. Deep down, I felt he wanted revenge for how I left him years ago. True to my fears, he took advantage of my desperation. He gave me huge sums of money to pay rent, buy food, and care for my sick mother. But in return, he slept with me like a stranger he had picked off the street. Please underline that part with red ink. Sleeping with her like a stranger you had picked from the street. Underline that part. In fact, shade it with red ink. They say, oh, fun rough. Anyhow, left, right, center, 10 left, up, down, wheelbarrow style. All the styles. There was anger in his eyes every time. I knew it was payback, but I couldn't stop going back because of the money. My husband never asked at first where the money was coming from, but from one day, he found out. I had given him my old phone, and in it, he discovered nude videos. Underline that part. Listeners, please underline that part. Nude videos. And with me and my ex. Broken, he looked at me and said, so he left me for another man, and now this? That was the end. He divorced me, and my ex, after getting his revenge, left me for his wife. Today, Andy, I live in a single room in Kaswa. Martinez's area, Kaswa, carrying the shame and regret of my decisions. Tama, welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good, Andy. And you?
Fine, thank you. How was Abuchi?
It was okay.
Yeah.
Pacho me di wechi wa missing you.
With the water.
Mpacho.
Shalom say. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Ernest, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. You're looking dapper.
Thank you.
As usual.
Monsieur.
Yeah. Oh, please.
So, okay, what we must when I bet it.
When I see you at that.
Ernest, speaking of this issue, it's a very delicate issue.
Yeah.
Today, Shalamte can't say she must invest in herself first. She invested in herself, luxury trips, all of that.
No, that is not investment.
Perfume, or the perfume good. You know so?
I pity the young lady because she was overly reliant and dependent on people instead of finding her feet in life. In as much as there would be people there to help, they may be destiny helpers. You see, if you live your life in the hands of people to determine your future and your success, you will end up being disappointed because people come with their individual motives and interest. So, in as much as you pray for people to come around to help you. At every point in time, you need to do an evaluation of yourself, a personal assessment of yourself, and build a goal for yourself so that should it be that tomorrow the people who are there for you today are not there, you wouldn't wallow in pain and darkness. That is where she finds herself now. She had the opportunity to be with somebody who had everything, gave her everything, but she couldn't invest. She rather concentrated on the fun side of life. It's good to have fun in life, but life is real. You see, like energy, it is made of negatives and positives. So in as much as there are positives, the joy side of life, the fun side of life, the aesthetics part of life, there are also the negatives, the darkness part of life, where sometimes you need to go back. Things hit you hard. So me, my mom will always tell you that prepare a room for bad moments, because it will definitely come. As human as you are bound to lose your job. You are bound to lose loved ones, the people that you love. Some will leave you and you also leave others. So we should prepare for that. But guy, the ex who came back and by God's blessing, you see, sometimes God blesses you not because you deserve it. Sometimes God blesses you to prove other people wrong, to let other people know that He is God. He chooses to bless and He chooses to curse. So sometimes, even where you are, it's not by virtue of the fact that you deserve it, but God wants to use your life as a testimony to prove a point. That is why in the Bible, when Jesus was with His disciples and they met that blind, young man, one of the disciples asked, is it his fault or the iniquities of his parents? Jesus said, no. It is for the glory of God to be manifested. God has blessed you. And you chose, after all these years, you kept all these things within you just to come and pay back. I'm so disappointed in him.
But wait,
I'm so disappointed in that young man.
Did he ask the lady to tell him about her insecurities or her problems?
We will meet vulnerable people at every point.
Yes, I understand, but my issue here is
take advantage of people who have hurt us, Andy. Look, let me tell you this. When we pray, today I'm going more into the Bible. When we pray, I say, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Andy, you cannot tell me you've not offended anybody in this world.
Hello.
And I cannot tell you I've not offended anybody. So if I don't forgive and you don't forgive, we'll end up hurting each other. And who will live?
Okay, what I'm asking is...
me, I was expecting him after, getting to that level. I was expecting him to find a way to forgive, not just forgive, but set an example for the lady to know that you don't spite anybody because of the person's beginning. You don't know where God is taking the person to. But this time, you used it as a weapon. The blessing God has given to you, you used it as a weapon to desecrate someone's marriage, even though yours was just a mere relationship. But this is marriage, for crying out loud. And you used your blessing to break someone's home because the person is vulnerable. So you took advantage of that.
Okay, so I want to step in a little. Can I?
Step in a little.
Okay, so Edukumi, here you are called Ernest.
Yeah, whichever way.
Yeah.
Any of them
I
are.
just want to know so that I don't.
Don't worry, let's go.
Okay, so Ernest.
Yeah.
I also want to step in this stance that the woman is responsible for her own atrocities. You're a woman, and you should know better.
Yeah.
X is expired. Milk is to go. So I don't know why you would even want to get in contact with your ex because he has money.
And should that also be that you also take advantage of her because she's vulnerable?
Forget about the advantage. No, wait.
We can't forget about that.
Okay, wait. Let's put that aside.
We can't put it aside.
Once you have broken up with someone, you have no business whatsoever with internet. Say matches any. You say if you say Aja. Any matches, no. Petrol.
Any matches, yeah.
You don't go there. It is your ex. That's why it's expired. That yes, yeah. You see. So if the person is your ex and the person wants to help you, and you know you're vulnerable, you don't go there. You don't give that chance. Me, I don't buy that.
Does it warrant?
It doesn't. No.
Also take advantage.
That's why I said I will blame the girl in the stance that why do you go back to your ex for help when you know you're vulnerable? You don't do that. You don't do that.
That is
you
her fault.
don't.
That is her fault. I'm not justifying
fine.
it. What
It
I'm
is
trying
her
to say
fault,
is, in
but
as much
also
as we
it is
condemning
the
the
guy's-
lady,
yes.
we should condemn the guy too.
As for the guy, see, he's there. He didn't ask the girls to come back. He came because ethnobia and how they behave when they are hurt. Edukumi, when somebody hurts you, it's different from how you behave. When somebody hurts me, it's different from how everybody behaves. When
But
we are grieving,
irrespective of
somebody
that,
can
wrong is
somebody
wrong.
can decide not to cry.
You don't
but the
desecrate
person can
someone's
listen to
marriage.
music. Forget about that. But the girl
How
had
do
the
we forget about that?
opportunity to stay away from the ex.
That one is there. I
So
understand you.
so
on that
let's
score.
go to where the there no. The there now.
I was coming there, but you didn't
So
allow me to
come
end.
there. Let's come.
I was
let's
talking
meet.
about the guy.
Let's meet at the junction. So
I
what
was-
I'm saying
I
is
was
that
talking about the guy first.
Andy, wait. What I'm saying is that
Would you allow me to
X,
end?
Edu, I'm coming. No, X.
Don't come.
It
It is
X.
too hot in the afternoon.
No, I will come. I've already come. In fact, I'm here.
Hey, boss! Hey, you have come, man.
Hey,
Tima,
boys.
Tima.
No, wait. So say X is X for me. So I don't like that things. You know, some men or women will say, "Oh, my name is X. Jai to me your friends." Who told you?
Wow.
Why would you do that?
You see, it also
When you were
differs from
XHI,
individual.
Ebabi so
also
what business do you
differs.
have it?
Just as you said that people behave differently when they are hurt. People
Edu,
also behave differently
when they have exes.
When they quit from relationships.
No,
Tima, you
Edukumi,
say-
you can't tell
No,
me
no,
that
Tima,
if you
Tima.
have an ex,
I'm
and
telling
if
you,
you have
you
an
say
ex
I-
and the ex, you don't have a child together.
No.
Why do you have to go back to?
Let me tell you.
Okay, I beg you.
Really?
Hold on.
Are they playing? Are we
Tima,
joking?
no,
Tima,
that, but somebody
Tima, are you saying you have no business with your ex whatsoever?
No, but
None.
for my ex-husband, I
No,
have
no,
kids
no,
with him.
no, that's different.
That's a different.
That's
yes,
a different case.
What business do I have with my ex? Why? No, I don't have any business with them.
That even in the case of your vulnerability,
I
in
will
a
not.
case, in a
I
case
will
where
not. Andy,
he's hold, I beg you. In a case where he's the go-to guy.
to go and do what?
Watch you.
Me watch him or
That-
my best so
hold
obema
on.
mi sika.
I beg you. You need, for example, I'm only making an example. Tima,
Andy.
are you here? 10,000 CDs is skabasa binye skebia.
Of course.
Right? You need 10,000 CDs. Why shit? In a case where 500 CDs is needed for light bill, cry yenyebi, you need 10,000. And the Dusty is someone you think he can get you 10,000. But your ex can also get you 10,000. Who would you go to?
I'll call my father.
No, you don't have a father.
Andy, I have a father.
No. I want you to stay within these perimeters. I beg you. No, in this,
Andy.
no, let's stay in the brackets where
So Andy is my colleague and a brother.
I'm not your brother.
Andy, you are my brother.
I'm not
Andy,
your
you
brother.
are my brother.
No.
And sometimes, Andy, sometimes to that
No, I
person,
want I need that.
I'm adding up to what you're saying. Sometimes the person can be your go-to plug.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So in
That's,
the case
maybe
where
Andy,
what-
that's risky.
No,
you know, a lot of
Tima,
people
Tima,
make mistakes.
I need your attention on this.
I'll go
I beg
to
you.
Andy Dusty.
Why?
Because Andy is my friend.
Me, I can tell everyone who Tima was she krami hona abai. But your ex was she okokache.
Andy.
Someone who has known you before.
Onya or
Someone-
burial.
Sir, my names are still on your pay.
Some ex.
Still on your
I didn't know
pay.
which ex wouldn't want. No, so you don't go there.
So your ex on your
I didn't say, Andy, don't put me
I'm
in a
sorry.
ball.
Oh, okay. Me, I know the day.
You don't do that.
Okay,
honestly.
Shed. Okay, let's hear Shed Lamte.
Okay, so I want to. Today I have two people to fire.
Allah.
I want to fire the girl and I want to fire the ex. So I want to fire the girl in a sense that now, in a relationship, both partners have the right to leave anytime they want to leave.
Leave where? As in, away film.
Quit.
To
Just jilt the relationship.
You mean marriage or relationship?
relationship?
Okay.
But marriage is also a relationship. It doesn't matter.
No.
So in this stance, you're just doing relationship
That is the
without
point.
marriage.
That is with the ex. it was just a relationship. And she leaving was never a mistake. Now, the point is that I always say that in relationship is rational, it's not emotional. Because relationship is when you have to check if this guy is going to be a real father for my kids and is going to be a husband for me tomorrow. Now, when you are dealing with such person within a space of 4 years and you realize that no, things are not working between him and I, rationally you leave. But your emotions will tell you to stay. But that is where the issue comes. So when you always want to go with emotions, then that is when it then becomes my ex-husband. So the girl was preventing the ex-husband side. That was why she left the ex-boyfriend whom she was actually feeding for 4 years. Then women are always put in the position when they should be receiving all the time. The moment they tend to give, they get to a point they will be tired. And when a woman gives for a period of time and she gets tired, it is normal.
Even the society would even discourage them from.
That is the point. So I am back. The decision of she taken by leaving the guy was actually good. For even after the guy who made it and then be driving his F1.
Oh, he will go for another girl.
That is the point. Oh. So she leaving was never a mistake. But I am backlashing her for not making good use of
the opportunities.
That is the point.
But another thing I would also say is that as a woman, you would also have to look for means to make your own money, but not living off somebody. Sometimes if you are independent, it's one of the good things.
You are now speaking my language.
So whilst you are with your husband or your boyfriend and they have the money, what about you? What are you making for yourself as a woman? So that there's always a rainy day. When the rainy day comes, where do you have to look? You're only thinking about the flashy things. Yeah, I'm going on vacation. I'm spending the money. What about your money? What are you doing with it? And what are you doing for it?
Do you know that? Andy, we've discussed this before. I don't know if we were here. The opportunity some ladies get. There are ladies who are not working, but they prefer to stay in expensive mansions rented for them. It's not even bought for them in their name, rented for them and
look, it's okay. Stop talking.
No,
about
but
that.
Tima, you hear a lot of things. People bring letters to you and all these things.
I know.
They drive flashy cars and all these things. They don't work. If the source ceases today, they have to sleep outside. And they've never thought of squeezing or trying to find something small for themselves as a backup so that tomorrow, if the source of that luxury life ceases, they can find a comfortable life and live. Living beyond their means because the source will always provide. And they don't think about tomorrow.
That is the point. So about the girl's issue, you had opportunity, so you should have. And one of the blessings you can ever give to your husband is when your husband is very down and then you say, honey, I have some 100,000 somewhere. Look, he will love you like never before. Now, and then I want to go to the ex-boyfriend. Someone has been able to be there for you for 4 years. For all you know, you made it just because. Now, if she was not able to give you or maybe feed you for that 4 years, for all you know, you would have been dead. Today, not owning whether a 2-star hotel or a 1-star hotel or a 0-star hotel or 5, and then maybe be driving F-150. But wherever you are now, the girl is part of your success. And for all you know, this is the best way you could have shown her gratitude for the 4 years she took you through. So the guy paying like the girl back and then whatever, I feel it was quite inhuman, like extremely inhuman. Help the girl because you want to help her and not for the fact that she left you. Okay, fine. If she's supposed to take everything she gave to you within that 4 years with interest,
what did she give?
So the girl
she took care of the guy for
4 years.
Who sent her? That's the question.
So who sent the guy to?
No, who sent her to go and take care of somebody's son?
Because they were in a relationship, even though
She's asking a very
I'm
good
not asking who sent her. No, I do. Let's face reality.
I don't.
How many times have people helped people? And at the end of the day,
even yesterday we treated a similar story.
Okay.
Even though I don't believe or ascribe to that principle, and I always say that if you want something in return for an investment, then invest wisely, because investing in a human being, you can be disappointed. So maybe nobody sent her, but it was a good gesture. One good thing deserves another.
Let me ask you a question. Would you invest in a woman?
I've done some before.
It's not done some before.
But
Right
not now.
Not now.
Not now.
Because I too so.
Of course.
Okay. Would you invest in a woman?
Yes.
Hey,
But
bruh.
not expecting anything in return. That is the point.
Nobody needs expectation, but would you invest in a woman?
Oh, yeah.
As in take the person to school from university, maybe nursing school. I'm a Navy. Would you?
So the difference is the expectation. I will invest in a woman without expecting anything.
Yeah,
why?
on that score, yes.
That is the
if I have the
point.
means, yes. But I
Sure.
wouldn't do
So
that in
like
anticipation
what?
that the
Yes.
person should come and pay
So
back or
what
something.
becomes the issue here is expectation and not what you are giving out. Now, someone might give you just 1 Ghana cedis, but then they'll be disappointed because out of the 1 Ghana cedis, they were expecting this. So what actually gets people disappointed is what they are expecting out of what they are giving to you and not necessarily what they are giving to you. So I feel that the guy was actually mean because if not for anything, this girl has actually been there for you for 4 years. Even if she left not on a good note, to me it is normal. It was not a marriage. And what's say you divorce near the idea.
But it's not easy. It's not easy, especially if you are emotionally
the point is
so
that
much
me,
attached.
like I just even hate. It is normal for a guy to be broke, but to be jobless for 6 months. Are you okay?
Hey,
Some people are even
no.
jobless for 10 years.
thank
so-
you.
For 10 years, ebi iton kube.
Ebi kwati abroche.
No,
Still omuni ejuma ye.
And ebi iton kube. Like obi sunsio untumi kwa yebi. Obi di mate.
You see, it's our discretion and our preferences,
So-
and sometimes ego.
That is the point. How can you be
Sometimes
jobless?
Na the oton kube no ego.
No, mbese me
What I'm
say.
saying.
And
So some people have overblown ego. Men are men koye juma.
me na me kwa ejuma we.
You know, so
what do you mean by being jobless?
Look, my pay juma ma obi otifie. Look, the last time we said this, you know, some of these people who come here when the politicians come around and they chase them around for money and all these things. There is this politician, very popular, you know, who saw one guy come back and was like, but you, I thought
gave you a
I enrolled you, I helped you to get to the police, and I made a police them there.
Aye.
Yes, because they prefer to take every day than to work for 1 month and take salary. There are a lot of these people. I remember some time ago when I wanted to enroll people in dressmaking free. We did announcement at Asempa FM on my show. Asempa Showbiz Review. I did it on Kenkaime. I did it on the news. Look, for people to come for free and learn apprenticeship for free, nobody came because everybody wants quick money. We don't want to sow, but we want to reap.
Yeah. So I have problem. So if you are a guy and you are broke, there are people working and extremely broke. But if you are jobless as a guy for more than 6 months, you are not serious. If you are a medical doctor, you can go into mate. With time, you can get the position you want. But you have to understand that life always doesn't give you what you want. You actually have to try and adjust by what is available and work towards what you want. So if you are waiting to be actually employed by waiting for the work or the job you want, then you'll be jobless for 4 years and more.
4 years.
4 years. So the guy is not a serious guy. And I can tell you that the girl is the reason why the guy made it. Because if for 4 years, like, it tells that for 10 years, for 4 years, hey, would they say they be a two cities saying? So the guy didn't try. And then the girl's mistake here was not leaving the ex, but not utilizing the money the husband was actually giving her so well. And then I feel she was saying that the ex was loyal. And I feel the husband is also loyal because there is nothing like a cheat here. What actually ended up in divorce was you cheating up on him and then him finding out about the nude videos and stuff on your phone.
But the most painful part, I mean, I feel like we all should be careful. For exes, you don't entertain them. But there are some men that will say, "Oh, my ex is my downfall."
Okay, so when it comes to
Hey,
exes,
and I just say our day na yeah.
no,
What's that?
So when it comes to exes, I wouldn't be biased. But when it comes to men dealing with their exes, it's not that risky as women dealing with their exes.
Oh, really? Did you just say that?
And I'm saying That is what I'm saying. I'm not being gender
Why
biased.
do you
no.
say that? Why are you saying that? Can you
Okay.
explain with diagram?
Okay.
Is it Venn diagram or?
Anyone. Pythagoras theorem. What do you mean by?
Okay. So personally, I wouldn't say generally.
Okay.
So it's a personal opinion.
I'm listening. Yeah.
So like when it comes to a guy taking a lady on bed, personally, I feel it's quite easy and extremely easy for a man to lure a lady to bed than
Easy for a man to lure a woman into bed. No, no.
Where?
see,
That's why he said.
You see, I'm from experience,
okay.
not personal experience, but
And this is understand. Andy, don't worry.
per
I did
research.
research.
My research.
Hey, Andy.
Now, craft from some memorandum. Speed, I'm a no. So, no, that must tell you. But Bema from Bassa Bradema or Jim Mienu.
So like
Or baby,
say it's about
friend.
exes, so.
No. That's what I'm
About
saying.
exes, yeah.
So, Bema friend, so exes. Now, what can't a woman do? What?
The ex, the bed,
You.
Okay, well, in America, say you.
You see,
That your ex
women,
can't lure
women
you.
have the power of persuasion.
Of course.
Can simply, you see, apart from words, a woman can use gestures and the body
So, dream who can
captivate your attention.
and it's not dream one.
You will like to see more, especially if you enjoyed it previously.
Okay.
And your past relationships have not been that well, and that makes you miss
Hey, Mas another
that
day.
individual.
Joshua is asking.
The probability.
Or dream one. Ninsa.
One corner of it today. You know, so I think that the woman lacks I want to be charitable. The woman lacks vision.
Really?
She doesn't
yeah.
have she
Mas
doesn't
honest.
no, she doesn't have personal principles.
Yeah.
Her principles are weak.
Honest.
And I know, Andy.
Hey, for someone who has tasted, no, please, let's all be. I mean, just as you mentioned, you are being charitable.
Yeah.
Look, for someone who has tasted almost everything in life, you've had a boyfriend who had showed you everything on a silver platter.
Yeah.
That led to marriage, even to the extent that your boyfriend, who had been very very loyal to you, but things were not. But you've seen everything from boyfriend, girlfriend to marriage. After 5 years, things crumble. And then I've actually me. And now you are giving me just 500. And if you are showing me something small, knowing that, oh, you are my ex, and after all, if maybe
That is where the problem comes
which
from.
problem?
When you bend the rules,
Something you chop before even they come chop, and why for the
because
look
of external
somewhere?
pressure. Don't forget that when you used to chop, you were an individual, but today you are a team. You've shared vows before your maker. That is, if you believe in it, for better, for worse. So, irrespective of whatever, cheating is not an option. And
Okay.
we wouldn't encourage that.
054-884-1039. That is the WhatsApp number. 0302-216567, 216568. That is the call number. On X, at Andy Dusty, at hits1039. Please tweet with the hashtag afternoon ride. Nana Kwasi says, Wafa, please postpone the story to next week and continue with the music. He says, Tima, not every relationship ends on on a bad note. And not every ex is a demon. You can't demonize all of them. Yes, some people do not subscribe to the keeping in touch idea because of their personality, and others is okay with us. Respect where each belong, please.
Congratulations to whoever it is.
Just a Tima dear. No, the way people are coming at you.
Well, yes, I've done what.
I was also saying that, and tell Tima you can still use your ex. He can help you, but to break your marriage, then he's a very wicked man. Tima is just in pain.
Me, I'm in pain.
She didn't make use of the money. It's true. She didn't make good use of the money. Obaya says, there's nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself and wanting to be comfortable in your relationship. Where I have a problem with that is how she's ready to move on when her partner is in a fix. She should be able to stay and also support her man. She should be saving when things were better to be able to support her man when things go sour. She's just greedy and she should learn that the grass is not always green. Obaya! You could have supported me. Obaya. Wait. Now the dusty may ye. Obaya Tobo may. Yeah. Okay. Alkaline, good afternoon and welcome.
Afternoon. Thank you. You know, sometimes it could be it could be from the situation that you were in. That's why maybe you broke up. Especially when say sometimes when your girlfriend you or sadly to meet or by to meet you bema or by you or no so be a bit me support. But always so a bit enough with you. Ebia when you may be but when you sugar daddy. Nti or the back na adi no one is cannot that show. Na your be maybe so ma on also so ebia they are all the no it defeat benze but you know on no bet me like I mean say na men kind of but I say onyan fa so on you won't mean jaw but or the ono ope like san say ebia tima ni ebia obi fufu or ebia me petima but ebia or uzika but my man won't say a pen and a condition onyitika na me do no so no but obi su ko mo onyitika but ono me do no pa me ame one but me dream future say me one kwampa me nya it won't say something what is there it media when that me channel sometimes relationship be woman say bia owu na say bia okunfufo na ntina bo say wa say ni es no na say bia deliberate that is here.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm grateful, Alkaline. Let me get to the messages. There are a lot of messages here. Hello, Andy. The lady is just a gold digger. You can't be reliant on people all the time. Men who always want to take advantage of their exes because of some bitter experience are unintelligent, myopic, and vindictive. If you can help, you have to do it with an open heart because karma is always real. You don't take advantage of people when they are at their lowest point. This is sheer wickedness. The lady has messed up, but all is not lost. She can still bounce back. The downfall of a man is not the end of his life. This is from Kabila. Good afternoon, Brandy. This is Susanna from Spintex. This is what will happen to any woman or lady who doesn't want to work hard to take care of herself but prefer to live a luxurious life. So she wants to tell me that while the second guy was giving her that plenty money, she couldn't save any of the money to even start a business for herself. Oh God, please locate me with such men. Why? It may surprise you that even you even think about saving that much. You may save up to a certain level, but I don't know, you may return, be taking care of the man till say no so better. SOG.
Bossu.
You are welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead.
Greetings to my bigger crush. Where they are studio there. Imafunkum. I beg you, Andy. The problem right now be saying, see, the girl should be greedy. Where this girl make her ask so with due respect, this girl in parents no day, you don't get father, you don't get mother. Where she not getting handwork. You see all these things, you see, life is in phases and men are in sizes. You see, you do with somebody. The person you broke small, 6 months no be anything. If 6 months you love this guy, where you two they work, they go, they come, they support the guy small. But so if you self you go fit support that guy, make you do something better. Find job, give him. You rush go that place where that place no good no. You know we do any investment anything. Now you come back to this guy again. They can't chop. Andy, this girl the bad girl. The bad, you don't get vision at all, Andy. Make you go. You don't get vision.
Right. Thank you very much, SOG. Now it has been like we, the loyal people, always find heartbreaking in relationships and marriage, my dear sister. Just ask for forgiveness and pray to God for another chance. From Francis Kelly Marku inside prison barracks, Boston. Good afternoon, beautiful people. She doesn't need any advice. She's a clear meaning of an opportunist. It serves her right. I proposed to a lady years ago and she told me as a student, dear, what do I have? Dear now, I traveled abroad and when I went back to Ghana for a holiday, I intentionally went to look for her and she was surprised to see me. She was all over me and the rest is history. Some ladies like Abiwa, Sir Ben from London. See, the rest is history. History
Worry.
okay. Fala. Nana,
Yeah, Opa.
you on air?
Yeah, how are you?
I wouldn't even frame of a Bima.
Your status is ancestral.
Come on for that. What?
Yeah, not the actual name. I know Opa. It is the home bay of an eye. The back ancestor.
Hey, how do you
Thank you.
Okay.
Opa, you see, it's a simple question. How did the lady come by taking care of someone for 5 years if she wasn't working? Okay. So everybody is saying, oh, she doesn't want to work, blah, 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 blah. It was me to my banner saying, no, Timmy show be for 4 good years. The banner saying, you see, the gentleman there, he will carry his own cross. You pay back in this manner. It's cool. As for the lady to Charlie, pick yourself up. You were doing something. That's why you were able to take care of this idiot for 4 years. You've lost your marriage. It's not too late. You are still alive. Get your life back and keep taking care and do what you got to do to take care of yourself.
Right.
And Andy, I'll say that, see, and to wada.
True.
I always say this, and to wada. Don't say Kumi was saying something. You were trying to say that you were trying to draw his attention to something, but you see, he wasn't listening. Me say and to wada. Nasa toa. You see a tall a mountain. You will never believe so big jump you. But a toa, you will jump it, and you will never believe it. So, dear, Yanko, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too. Kwame and Sansa, sister, they won't listen. Let them chase the money. Tima, advice I hold man. He said they won't listen. Nijani said, I just finished reading and I was thinking it was a movie. Emmanuel Osako said, you deserve it, dear. That's all I can say. Dela Edina Maheto says, you should have also told your husband that you left him for him. Like where you were expecting your ex to stay with you after your husband also left. The prince said, just like the movie Acrimony, patience is a virtue. I think I've seen Acrimony. Solomon Akonoba Akome says, good afternoon, Mr. Andy. This is a great lesson to all our dear sisters. They should have patience because if your boyfriend is broke today, it doesn't mean he'll be broke forever. The road may look far and slow, but one day we'll get there. Patience is the key. Ebenezer Nyami Otabil says, I'm also thinking maybe you have a spiritual problem by making your partner poor. Well, Bibo says they want to see what you saw before they listen. Deladem Richard says, Madam, them no go listen. Today, women want instant money and material things. Let them learn the hard way like yours. Gideon Amponsa says, I'm shocked of words and I feel sad for the lady who, though she did a wrong move, but the ex who was broke and now rich is a big shame to the brotherhood because of revenging what the lady did to him. Big boys don't really run these low-key moves. Edukumi, you are very wise. God bless you. Ernest,
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
Felix Abuaji Dakwa says, Madam, you were the bad luck. Let them leave. Maybe they are the ones blocking your shine. Daniel Aibonte said, that tells you that a downfall of a man is not the end of his life. Nancy Frimpoma says, let me play the devil's advocate here. You could have still been with him and he wouldn't make it. There's nothing wrong wanting comfort as humans that we are. You should have got someone doing yourself, something doing yourself than just relying on your husband. It sounds like there's something spiritual about all this. Start from the scratch, my dear. You have life and that's enough for a fresh start. Talk to friends and family. Start something small. It is well. Prince Alcina says, from is not sitting down always.
from till there.
Mohammed, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And the doors.
Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
And yeah, you know something. You see, this our generation, the youth they die slowly, maybe nothing. Also, they sleep last before they are wise. You see, because of some small advantage, we sleep last you. Well, now this generation, too, if they marry, they come marry inside, no be nothing. What you have, if you get money, they marry you because of your money. So if you make some broke no yawa, You see, so this life, the guy make your when ex no to at least in marry self, your ex, if you turn your sim because old friend are the best too. For na meet for some place no, kasano, the journey be happy.
Which means you go chop your eggs, eh?
It be more with the ex own kasan chai. More some sign be more some sign be no so no. Maybe are some more some styles ba mutabopa masa repeat. To somebody who are no say simnu unfa o simin tutwini.
Yeah, Mama, thank you. I just born for Simon today. The way immediately you mentioned it, Tima changed her countenance. Tima,
Andy,
are you against this ex thing? Like,
Andy, I've told you, my
you
stance,
against?
I am so against it.
Even if he was good.
Andy, what is the good? If he or she was good, why did you leave them?
Maybe you were bad. Let's say,
Fine.
okay, so let's say you were bad.
Yeah, so let me keep being bad. Keep being your good. Stay in your lane. Let me day my day.
What dog you was? Okay, Tima, are you saying that none
Andy.
of your ex, I beg you, none of your exes, have you ever, you mean you've never thought about, hey, Charlie, this my ex, it looks good. Oh.
No. Since you are ex, or your milk, I say, Meshego, I don't go back.
You never offended any ex.
Why would
I don't want any back.
We are humans, and you say offense. No, Andy. What I'm saying is we are not. Your friend is saying we are not saints. Everybody have their flaws. The fact that we are no more together, I will day my day your day. Obiantina ni baby. If there's a child, it's a different ball game. To me, because I won't communicate. But once you are my ex and I don't have any child with you, what's my business with you? Nothing. But you are not my friend.
But you can be on a business level.
Business is business. Without pleasure, you are my friend.
Okay, so your problem is the pleasure.
Yes, don't go there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
that it doesn't mar your current relationship. Respect. Do you know the way you will behave with your ex will show how you respect your current partner?
yeah, it's true.
I'm telling you, because some people just go overboard. Obi oho ne ex no. Omo to me pie kra. Mo kwen.
I now understand.
Where are you going?
Because
Look at me.
Initially, I thought it was a no.
No. It
But
can
there should be
yes, you have to create boundaries so that your current will even know, say, oh, this AN ex but on any juma. But some people will go overboard. Ocean ex, do you be hugging like
That is childish.
Thank you. Some people can be so childish. Talk to them.
That I can't hug my ex. Okay,
I've not said the way you hug the person.
Me, I won't hug my ex. It depends on that. You see, no.
Andy.
Oh, I beg you. It depends on the ex.
Okay.
There are some exes.
Really?
Yes.
There are some exes. They are exes.
There are some exes you
They are
can.
exes. They are ashes.
You can still hug them. There are some exes. Me, I don't mind. Even if you cook, I can come and eat.
Hey, Andy.
Yes.
Okay.
There are some exes.
Yes, that you can be friends with.
There are some exes. Once I see your call, no, Eddie Asim. Yeah.
Yes,
That is if you pick.
Me nowadays.
Oh,
Yes.
me fa bacha say Eddie Asim.
I know.
Edeng. No, Edeng.
Yes, because some people are very toxic. They can will carry
After the
relationship
other me, after the other me, you know.
Yeah.
Dear bufu kwan after the other me, oba picky baby. I have. Hey, what? Baby, bye.
Don't angry me.
Don't angry.
Don't
me.
baby me.
So I feel that like the treatment of these exes staffs has got to do a lot with your current boyfriend or your husband, because it makes him feel how like how more you are really into him and not another person. Because if like you're calling me baby and still calling your ex baby, and then you are still picking
Some
my
people
calls
cry,
every day.
They've even saved. Still, they will almost save you on my ex, do on my phone.
Sana etie. Oh, masa.
Oh,
And
that's
some people do too.
but
Andy, why?
Oh, me.
no.
No, it matters.
They are saving and one of saving.
Andy, so if it's my heart, if it's your heart, it's still going to be your heart.
That was this story I was reading, that the current boyfriend had seen how he saved his ex's name on her phone.
And what's the name?
But you don't worry, we'll treat that later on.
So Andy, I'm asking you that if your ex-girlfriend was saving it in my heart, and you are dating me, and it's my heart,
Now
and
me
you are in
control
trouble.
my heart here. The heart here near who?
No, the same me busa.
Me near my heart.
Okay, now my baby.
You are huh?
My baby.
Fine, because I don't call you out of sight, out of mind. I don't call you because of that. I
Why
may
don't
not.
you delete it
Excuse me.
and,
What
and
I'm saying
resave
is
it?
because I don't call you, I may forget changing or deleting it.
Andy,
So just in case you call, this is the same thing. Oh. Here is the case.
I
She
won't buy
didn't.
that.
She was not calling this guy.
Andy, save that story for next week.
After about a year or two, then the guy called her. The current boyfriend saw it. No, but
So that your ex, why didn't you change? Because
you
I'm
see,
with the boy.
according to her, out of sight, out
I
of
don't
mind.
care out of sight. The fact that you have broken up, change the name
Where-
to Akwesi Nyako, Kweku Papa or something.
The day we treat this story, Tima must come back.
Yeah.
Please,
Tima must
I will
come
not
back.
buy that.
Because this ex thing, the way you are handling it there,
Oh no, but
Andy,
for
it's a
real,
no- it's a no-no.
Like, but for real, these ex issues. is
You know
really
what it has
killing-
done to
yes,
people?
it's true. There are marriages and relationships, especially when the man you're dating even feels himself quite inferior over your ex.
Yeah.
Let's say be an ex are like his own in dating, he said be on car, and I say be a option in normal car be. None ex boyfriend F F-150 EB. Because I feel is it because of his cars and his one? So if he's your ex, like it should reflect everywhere. Say acquire or ex, and yes, so you're harmful. But then X is X. Like only like don't really have
What I
any
mean of
business.
X,
you see-
it's expired.
you see-
Expired goods, they don't use it.
Expired goods.
Yes.
ex can also be
see.
extreme.
No,
And that's an example.
Example.
Andy, sometimes
you are bad. You
And that's an expert.
look at you. No, it's expired.
or expatriate.
Look at you.
Okay, that's what then she's right there.
That is ex gratia.
Hey.
Sometimes it depends on what happened. You know, like what I said the last time, my ex, a friend who stays at Bantama, you know, we were very close. She was almost always there for me. But she was growing. We were growing. That time I had not settled. And she was growing. So the family was like, "Ako wumini." And a family friend who
Your friend's
was
Aku.
well to do,
A friend Ako.
Akusia, who was well to do,
One
came,
Aka Dino.
came from abroad.
Underline Ako for me, my dear listener.
with red pen.
AKO.
With red pen.
And their family friend came from abroad.
The way
The
you are talking
mothers-
about the ex and you've be, all of a
All of a
sudden,
sudden,
you step down.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Hey, Dukumi.
See the
Bito
way,
Amayehu.
the way he's
No,
taking his
What's
time
an
to
ex?
mention it.
Let me tell you, I'm telling
Wow.
you about an ex that
You
I'll
still
never
love.
forget.
This one is
Teresa,
experience.
Teresa.
Because
Experience. Yours is experience.
Teresa.
I
Teresa
remember-
Bebrese.
No, yeah, Akosi. Akosi Abebres.
You know, I remember when I got ill and I was not eating pepper, egg,
Nothing.
How many years ago?
sugar. It's been
1 year ago.
no.
When
I'm
America
talking
started.
about 2002.
Okay.
Thereabout, yeah.
Wow.
You know, and she was always there for me. The only
Although
thing,
the boyfriend had arrived from Abuja.
no, before that.
Right.
The only thing that separated us was she got married. You know, and I respect that side of her. So when I see somebody like that,
But when she
if
got
there's-
married, she was still taking care of you.
no, because
Well,
I give
yeah,
her
maybe
boundaries.
I said whether
I
you
give
were-
I give her boundaries, but when we meet,
If you gave her boundaries, then it means she was leaning towards you in a way.
She was,
of course,
You
we-
still have feelings for
no,
her.
no,
You still have feelings for her, right?
no.
But how come
I
you
did
are
it because
so?
I don't do married women. You see, we were
No,
in the
before
same.
she got married.
I beg you,
Before
I
she
beg
got
you, I
married,
beg you.
We were in the same
Oh,
drama
Ernest,
group.
Ernest.
Okay, so you ask your questions. Let me
Please.
tell
What's
you.
an inako drama
Oh yeah,
group?
we were in the same group.
Oh, please, won't you people
That
allow,
was where we met.
allow me to host the program?
If they say you should kiss the girl,
Oh, Tima. Oh,
come
Ernest,
on.
you mentioned you don't do.
Yeah,
married women.
Please
Yeah.
allow him to speak.
yeah.
You don't
I don't do married women.
married women.
Yeah.
Which ones do you do?
Oh, a normal lady. I meet you, we vibe. You know, the moment marriage comes in, because per my spiritual orientation is not allowed.
But is it allowed to do other women?
Even though
Your spiritual
I'm
that's
coming.
that's supposed
Yeah.
spiritual orientation.
Let me tell you this.
Yes.
I always preach against premarital sex, even though I don't practice it.
You don't practice what you preach. So what are you preaching?
You can choose to take it or leave it.
So don't preach it.
Mine is to tell you.
Don't tell
Okay,
me.
okay.
Allow me to
So,
enjoy.
No. I will defend you. So,
Wait, Counselor, be a normal. I don't body want to do that.
so no. So the fact of you not practicing it doesn't mean it's wrong. We need to get this. There are people who are saying accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, and they don't even go to church.
But must you be in church before you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
No, like I'm not going there.
So don't use that example.
What
People who don't believe or haven't accepted Christ
so
are preaching that.
So the point is that there are people who are advising people about
Right.
kids, yet they don't have kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So someone can have a fair idea about it, yet might not have experience.
Right.
But then it still doesn't mean the
Practical
person
experience.
Yes. So yes, like you can be speaking about it like premarital sex. Actually, like in a logical sense, but in the biblical sense, Charlie.
You see, opinion me before say me many
Test drive.
you know, some of us were brought up from Kwada, so everything is good. So
Sure.
yeah, we just move on with life. So coming back to the X issue, it depends on how things played out, but that does not mean you should go all in or all out. Lay boundaries. Respect your current relationship, and if you cherish it, you wouldn't. I remember some time ago, one of my exes called me. Oh, I'm coming to Accra, and I want to pay you a visit. I said no. I have a girlfriend. I'm going to marry.
And you know your weakness.
Yeah, not my weakness. There are certain things.
So you don't have weakness.
Look, let me tell you this.
It's a question.
It's
We
a
all have
question.
weakness, but what I'm trying
No,
to say,
No.
I will
Yo,
never.
Tima say when he's a weakness.
When it comes to
Tima
one
does not have that
Andy.
weakness.
You
one
see,
of the
Andy?
things,
No.
one of the things that I try to avoid
Okay.
when it comes to sexual activities. I'm telling you because it has cost a lot of people. And I've seen a lot of people get their lives destroyed,
Yeah.
including some of my family members. So growing up, these are things that we will pump it into your mind. So when I'm done with you, I don't see what will force or push me or lure me to say that, okay, I wish that. No,
Okay.
I don't go back.
Okay. Forward
Yeah,
ever.
forward ever.
Backwards
back.
never. Okay. In the name of Jesus Christ.
There is victory.
Patrick Tete said, like a stranger, the stranger side with me. Richie Sign says, yo, we hear you, madam. May God comfort you. Otega Nation says, these are serious lessons. Doris Safari says, when you were enjoying, did you invite us? Somebody, opinion that rough. You too, you want to be slept with rough like that. Who say, when you were enjoying, you didn't invite us. Okay.
Maybe he's talking about when the money was flowing and all this.
Adriba says, of course, you're a stranger. Does he know you? Wicked girl. God will judge you.
Oh,
God will judge you. Ohiman Nana Queenberry says, it's good you've learned a lesson the hardest way. And I love the fact that you emphasized on the loyalty of a man regardless of his status. In fact, some broke guys are very stubborn. Wait, dear. You are telling your own story. Brofu Iman says, the man you left your broke boyfriend for wasn't bad at all. You didn't wise up while enjoying the money. As for your old boyfriend, the revenge wasn't necessary at all, but not all people forgive. I can't fault him plenty. Lesson well learned. Brofu Iman, who brought for a training? There is a phrase said, Mr. Andy, sorry for your headache. And I same way, dear. Utibaya we ampa. My God, Junior said, lesson learned the hardest way. Mommy, things will be okay since you keep praying. Abaji Johnson says, good afternoon, Andy. She's a gold digger. Cornell J. Steve Austin said, things fall apart. Ken Amua says, what's the title of this movie, please? I have to watch part 2. Wafa J says, why? Ibinaja movie script for our real life story. Madam, they won't listen to you, even you. If the same situation replays itself, you go back to your old self. You, these daughters of Grandma Eve, you never change. I say Grandma Eve. Bright Dread says, Godfather Andy, the ex no force cry. He for shame devil and help her with free heart. His blessings will be multiple. To the ladies out there who them eyes big should come down and suffer today and enjoy later. The life we are living has chapters. Boring at the beginning and ending with enjoyment, or starting with enjoyment and ending it with sadness. Kwame Evidence says, this story was brought to you by kind courtesy. We hear bitters and next time coil and spray.
Hey.
Kelly Vibe says, oh my days, this looks like a movie. Well, lesson learned. Young Wale says, and Dusty, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding are great, but without saving for the future, they are almost pointless. Solomon Akonoba Akome, okay, I read it. Kwakwa Bill says, love goes with money nowadays. So if you don't have money to support your partner, they will leave you. I always tell guys that if your partner appreciates the little you do for her, please hold her tight, don't let her go. Ruben K. Kobe said, like, why will you be in bed with your ex and be taking pics at the first place?
I'm Obi. Andy, but
so yeah, be a friend.
Yeah, mama. Andy, yeah, mama for Enye Obia na obe struggler at the end of the day, obedi.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of that. Mimi ni mobia debia or the debi base and car born no.
That
na we
and we and also just pray to God.
Yeah.
To give you a better tool.
So adding up, I think we have to let our listeners know that individually, being a man or a woman, you need to build. Everybody has their destiny to accomplish on earth.
Yeah.
Build yourself, build your destiny, and after building it, look for a partner. Not just a partner who has a vision, but then a partner who has a vision in progress. They are working towards their vision.
VIP.
And it's heading towards your direction too.
That is the
same
point.
destination.
That is the point. So after getting that guy, so you realize that since their vision is in motion, if you are investing in them, then it's going to yield something positive tomorrow. You just don't be there and say, I'm going to. So it is normal to date a broke guy. Yeah, it is very normal. But don't ever date a jobless guy. If you date a jobless guy, you are not serious in life. Don't ever date a guy who is jobless. But it's normal to date a broke guy. Because normally, people who are broke are also working towards their vision. Just that Enyaman fire and one day Nyama befa.
There is some. I think I've made a mistake here, and I am very sorry. I'm terribly sorry about it. So I've noticed that a lot of messages I didn't even know that I had hidden messages in my DM. Oh, okay. So on Facebook,
it's always there, and on Instagram too.
Yes, on Instagram. So here I am on Facebook, and I'm checking, and I just realized that I've had messages. People are asking, they want to send their messages or they want to send their letters. Please, the email address is afternoonride1039@gmail.com. Afternoonride1039@gmail.com. Yesterday, the issue we're talking about,
Which one of them, my womb?
No, it wasn't the money.
So when we discussed,
let me check because I've seen a message. Okay, I can revisit it because I've accepted it already. Yesterday, I think we discussed. I've been with my girlfriend for almost 3 years now. We are not yet married. We live together in Accra. She moved to Kumasi from Kumasi to join me. Yeah, I think the lady, the hookup girl.
Yeah, I think it's
okay. Good.
Last week. Oh.
Yesterday. No, that was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Okay. A lady sent me a message. I'm not going to mention your name. She said, hi, Mr. Andy, please, good afternoon, sir. The issue you just posted, please, I'm also a very, very good lady with manners and supportive, but not lucky in relationships. Please, kindly tell the guy who sent you the message that I would like to be his friend and heal his wounded heart. Please, kindly connect me to him. Thank you, sir.
I don't think it's advisable.
Eh?
I don't think it's advisable.
It's not advisable?
Yeah.
Why?
You see?
Let me check your pictures.
Look at you. You're too for now.
No. No, because for someone who has engaged a lady or been in a relationship with... Hey.
You see, you don't know this lady you're talking about. She is describing herself in a way that will let you...
Is she not a radio presenter?
Let me see.
Please, hold on. Let's ask if we are not on Facebook. I'm showing a picture to Ernest. Please.
No, so take us off.
Are we off? Okay. Look at her.
She's in the studio.
Yes.
Radio studio.
Yes.
And...
No, hold on. Tima, please check if you know her.
Just a stone throw, you know.
I know the face.
I mean, too.
No, me, I don't know the face, but I know the background. I know.
I know this. Yes, we all know the
I
studio,
know
but
the face.
something FM.
Hey, please.
Andy, what did she say?
No, hold on. Yeah. No, I know the station.
Andy, what's the
We all
lady
know the
saying? What
station.
did she say?
See, you didn't hear the best.
No, we did a story yesterday that a guy sponsored the lady and brought the lady to school in Accra, and the lady unknowingly was into hookup, and the guy got to know about it when they went for a party. So the guy is contemplating on letting the lady go back to Kumasi, and she is saying that she's good. So Andy should connect her to the guy in question, the guy that we're talking about, so that she can heal the wounds of the guy. Yeah, briefly. So Timan, that was it.
Right. So guys, I know this lady.
I don't know the face.
I know
but
this
it looks
lady.
nice.
She looks nice.
Oh yeah. I like the way she was bold enough to bring a picture with a, with a background and everything. That's a problem. So Andy, when are we discussing my womb?
We'll discuss your womb. my womb. We'll discuss that later on. Let's end it here.
Yeah.
Tima, what's your advice? Let's end it.
Okay, Andy. My advice is that as a human being, either a man or a woman, you shouldn't be expectant of human beings. Even the Bible says, "No mienka onipa or dene hu etu onipa so." So in this world, whilst you are living, you have to be prepared for disappointment. Me, you can't disappoint me and I'll be disappointed because I'm already expecting it. O dream papa, no I dream bone kakra. Said the bear bone neba, you will be able to stand and you'll be an to me jinan and aso. So for me, I think that in dealing with human beings, you need to be expectant. Say there might be disappointment so that when you get disappointed, you will not be disappointed. Thank you.
Now, the WhatsApp number to send your letters or your issues to is 0271 243 606. 0271 243 606. Share it, please.
So this will actually go directly to the ladies because it was actually a lady who brought the story. As a lady, you build yourself. If whatever your boyfriend or your husband is doing for you, he's doing it because you can't do it for yourself, then I'm not sure you are doing so well for yourself. Whatever your husband or your boyfriend is doing for you, he should be able to do it because that is his responsibility, not because you can't do it. Because when it gets to a point and he doesn't do it, then you feel being betrayed and feel very less of yourself, and you will drop from wherever you are to where you think you never wanted to be. So as a lady, build yourself and build your career so that even if your boyfriend or your husband is not being able to provide whatever he should provide for you, you can still provide for yourself and be proud of yourself. Yeah.
Andy,
Yes.
there is this saying, mepa mini.
Now I am
It comes in two folds.
Sorry.
It's either it is negative or positive. After enjoying life without thinking about the down moments in life, then you hit the rock. Things tend to be bad. And you look at yourself, the pedigree you were, and how worse things have become. You use that word, intimepa meaning. When you work so hard, till the land, invest in yourself, build the right bridges and connections with the fear of God, prayer, perseverance, and by grace, you get to the climax, you get to the top, and you look down how far you've come. You can also use the word mepa meaning.
Yeah.
It depends on how you process your life. That will determine the context by which you use that word. Mepa meaning. And now there is this term, soft life is my birthright. Now that is the term among our young ladies. You may be young enough to have time at hand to play, but a day will come that age may catch up on you and the realities will dawn on you.
Yeah.
Start early so that you can reap early before it is too late. Take home. The rich can be poor tomorrow, and the poor can be rich. So do not segregate. You don't know where God is taking anybody to. Man's destination is determined by God. The fact that the poor boy is poor today does not mean he cannot be rich tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if
Amen.
you are rich, it does not mean you cannot be poor tomorrow.
Yeah.
Respect the poor
Yeah.
so that you wouldn't be like him tomorrow.
Sure.
All right. Many thanks for coming, Ernest. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Elanti.
so much.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Tima.
too, Andy. See
listeners.
you.
This is where we end the conversation, but we're not gone yet. Here till 4 p.m. I thought we would be here till 3, unfortunately. But tomorrow, we're not on air tomorrow. Listeners, stay with us here on X103.9 FM. It's been the afternoon ride. I'm not gone yet. I'll be right back.